See if this works. Yes. Holy shit. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I was live on Twitch and I'm like, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and pop up live on YouTube? Have a nice little smoke sesh. Hey, Lee, how you doing? Well, yeah, no, we ended up going up to visit Dad's grave today and had to technically refind it again. And the reason why I say refined is because the all his headstone is just a plaque. So I'm gonna be replacing that with an actual headstone at some point. And it sunk into the ground, so we had to find it again. But we found it within our first 5 minutes of being there. I had a bag up here. Oh, that's right. And I told my uncle. I told my uncle that I wanted to smoke a bowl while standing on his grave, or to smoke a joint. My uncle told me, "Nah, don't smoke on top of his grave, but standing next to it." And that's what I did. Hey, Ash, how you doing? Hey, what's up, Too Tall? How you doing? So, but yeah, no, we ended up seeing Dad's grave today, and we kind of fixed his headstone a little bit. So hopefully we don't lose it again. You're supposed to get bad weather tomorrow. I've been hearing that there's supposed to be like a not a winter storm, but a nice little spring storm rolling through coming up weekend. I'm not sure though. Every day changes from one day to the next. And especially over here in Arkansas, the weather can go from 1 minute sunny and beautiful outside to holy shit, get in your storm shelter, we're having a tornado. So my family asked me, they're like, well, what happens if you hear the tornado sirens go off? I'll be like, I'm going to be filming that shit. I'm going to go film it. But yeah, no, we ended up, like I said, we ended up going and visiting Dad's grave. I smoked a joint next to it and, said a couple words letting him know that I missed him. And my dad died back in 1995. So that should tell you guys how long it's been. Last time I seen his grave, it was, what was it? 11, 12 years ago. Alrighty, Too Tall. Much love, brother. Stay safe. I kind of want to close my window and blinds real quick. Give me a moment. Luckily, they're not calling for bad storms. Yeah, no, truth. A couple rainstorms, maybe. calling for bad storms, but major flash flooding. Oh, I'm guessing you like the music. Five finger death punch, never enough. But yeah, if you as you guys have probably seen with the picture that I have up, we ended up, like I said, going and seeing Dad's grave today. My cousin is actually visiting, came down here to visit, and he ended up taking me and the wife up there, and we ended up finding it in like no more than 10 minutes, and we found my dad's headstone. His headstone though is literally only a plaque. There's nothing else underneath of it, so it was actually buried in underneath mud and grass. So he had to dig it out. And the way that it's sitting now at an angle, the wife actually went to the tree further back and broke off a branch and stuck like grass underneath of it and a couple of sticks so that my father's headstone was more at an angle. So, and I ended up saying a couple of words, and I told him that I missed him and, wish he was here to be able to see his granddaughter, and, but I know that he's in a better place and he's watching over me. Yeah, I like Five Finger Death Punch, Metallica, a little bit of Slipknot. I like almost a little bit of everything. Dubstep, Celtic women, Scottish marching band music, Rammstein, you name it. Oh, hey, Hazel. Yes, I ended up taking 3 pictures while I was there. Well, my cousin took the picture that is up for the video banner or the thumbnail. But it was good to go and see Dad's grave today. It honestly was. It's been about, like I said, 11 to 12 years since I last seen his grave. So we ended up staying out there, fixing it up a little bit, but I'm wanting to get an actual like headstone for him, or like a cross with having that attached to the cross. But I have plans for him. I definitely have plans for where my dad's buried at. Cheers, by the way. That would actually be a good one. I have needed details off my pop's headstone, like his date of birth and date of death. Yeah, and I want to update his headstone with that as well, because he was born in 1968 and he died in 1995. Yeah, it would be not a bad idea, Ash. Actually, uh, I don't think any of my family has the exact details though of my father's death date. I know for a fact my grandparents have his date of birth exactly. I think it's like sometime in October. So, but yeah, no, I thought I'd pop live real quick, smoke one with y'all. Let you guys know that we went and seen my father's grave, and Uh, I will be honest. I've seen a tornado. It's the adrenaline rush is definitely huge when you see a tornado, but then at the same time, the worry comes into play as well. After it's like, oh my god, I hope everybody's okay. You know. But like I said, I just wanted to pop live. Do a quick one today, like maybe 20 minutes or so, and like I said, taking a couple bong rips and just chilling. Surprisingly, I didn't cry. Surprisingly, I think I got that crying out 12 years ago when I was passing through Arkansas and heading up to Washington. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll be live on Twitch. I think I'm gonna start. I was streaming Fortnite a little bit ago, but what I'm gonna do actually is after I hop off of here, I'm going to be damn that bass dog, Jesus. Um, I'll be live on Twitch playing Wreckfest to start, and then afterwards we're gonna be streaming some more Fortnite. There we go. Sorry, I had to reply to an email. What's to cry about? Here, he's in heaven where there are no, where there are ho ho trees and you can eat as many as you want. We stuck here in the shithole. Yeah, truth, truth. I actually want to see something real quick. Okay, but yeah, no, it's we're gonna be getting it fixed up. So it's just gonna be a long process. And that's also why I moved back down here too. Is to be closer to dad. I love having to reply to hate mail. It's okay though. It's whatever. So Reap, did you talk to your pops while at his grave? I talked to mine. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. While we were actually pulling up his plaque, I sat there and I'm like, sorry, Dad. But I talked with him. You know, so there wasn't really much to talk about though. Except to let him know that I was back home and that we were doing good and had a couple hiccups here and there, but hope that he understood and that I missed him. I was only 5 years old when he passed, and that's why I suffer post traumatic stress disorder, is because of that. And people look at me and say, I can't even really explain how I suffer PTSD. I don't know how it really impacts my life, because I know that I suffer it. I've been diagnosed with it, even from my new psychiatrist that I'm seeing now, who diagnosed me as well with schizophrenic bipolar. Um, she looked at me and she's like, "Yeah, it's because you could never get over the fact that he's gone." And she's right about it. I still can't get over the fact that he's gone. I mean, I was only 5 years old when I lost him. You know, but he's in a better place, and I'm also in a better place too. I smoked a joint next to his grave. I go every Memorial Day weekend, and when I saw my pops last year, I LOL and said, "Okay, pops, 23 and me says you and us ain't Hosels." Right? Uh, yep. He was never a smoker though. He wasn't. He never touched pot. But I did ask my uncle, his brother. I'm like, "So what's your view on this?" And I said, "Because I'm really wanting to smoke a joint or a bowl with him, and I'm wanting to sit on his grave while I do it." And he's like, "Don't sit on his grave, but stand next to it." You know. And I actually, I wasn't able to get a picture of it, but I ended up taking a couple hits off the joint, and then I laid it down on his headstone, his plaque. I said, "Here you go, Dad. Take one for me." You know, I wasn't gonna get a picture of it though. That's one that I did not get a picture of. I wasn't going to. But like I said, as you guys can see, me and the wifey over at Dad's grave, and the two jackets that you see us wearing is my purple and gold Washington Huskies jacket, and the wife had the old LA Dodgers jacket. Two of my father's jackets, and they were his favorite jacket. So I ended up sending a picture to my mom, and she's what did she say actually? Wrong. She said, "I love that y'all wore his favorite jackets." You know. So these were his favorite jackets that he ever owned. Surprisingly. You don't walk or sit on the stone or earth above him out of respect. However, Pops don't care. He's just happy to see you happy. That's all he ever wanted for you, kid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was raised right by my stepfather. It's just I just went through a traumatic experience that honestly I wish that no one would have to go through. You know. But I'm gonna hop off of here, guys. I'm gonna go live on Twitch. We're gonna be streaming Wreckfest, and then after that, we'll be hopping back on the Fortnite. We have 30 total subscribers. Top of the leaderboard for gifted subs over on Twitch is Cap National 420 with 5 gifted subs and 400 bits cheered on the channel. So much love, everybody. I'll see you all on Twitch. Peace.